Oh no! Quick sort of change for the norm. I've noticed that my favourite film of all time, it's Reboot, is on Showbox, and I refuse to pay money to see this film because I just know its quality is going to be piss poor. So, um, but the curiosity's got the better of me, and I really want to see what they've done with it. I've not really read any reviews. I've not really seen anything other than just the sort of the usual. Oh, it's shit! It's not as good as the original, which it wasn't going to be. But just because it's my favorite film of all time, I've got to see this one just to know what they did with it. So I'm gonna watch it and I'll get back to you and let you know how it was. Need this. Fucking hell. Jesus. First off, it's no a terrible film. It wasn't. There was a couple of scenes where I wanted to turn it off. I thought, fucking hell, what are they doing? This just now. I'm not going to go into it because there are some of you that might haven't have seen the film yet and want to watch it. So I'm just all I'm going to say is things like this. Where in the original it was smart and it was sort of a satire on the 80s and it was well done with well developed characters and sort of big ideas done in a small way and done very well as far as I'm concerned. This new film is just dumb. Dumb even for just your run of the mill action shooters which you get these days, which are just mindless, just shooting with no story, and it's all like all the exposition in the new film was all done literally by characters saying what was going on. Like, oh, Robocop's doing this, or oh, I'm doing this. You only know the bad guys are the bad guys because they tell you that the bad guys. You don't actually see them do anything bad. You don't see them kill anyone. You don't see them doing deals with anybody. You don't see them fucking in drug labs, kinda, I suppose. They literally are on screen going, "I'm the bad guy," and that's how you know. They get big characters like Clarence Boddicker, Dick Jones. You've got, and to be honest, I can't even remember the names of them. I've literally just finished watching it. Um, oh, hang on. Sorry, I was actually getting a bit a bit of rage on there. What was I saying? Yeah, there's no big characters like Clarence Boddicker or that. It's all these nameless. So other than one fucking sort of raison d'etre or raison d'etre for being on the screen. So you've got like the good guys, the bad guys, but they're bad because you're told they're bad. Even Robocop, you only know he's good because you're told he's good. Um, Characters like Lewis. Lewis is still in it, but now she's just a black guy. Well, he is, I suppose. You have to say he's a black guy with nothing else. Everyone's just there to sort of progress the story in their own little way. There's no depth to it. There's no satire. There's no humor. Even things like in the original, Robocop regains his humanity slowly on screen, and you witness it. It's not something that you're told about. You witness him through what he experiences, and by his actions, him regaining some, not all of his humanity, from being turned into essentially a machine. In this one, he's just a guy that gets blown up, and then he's in a Robocop suit, and he gets pissed off, and then he gets more pissed off. What happened at the end of the film? I can't think what happened. The film is so shit. You know what? As well, finish on a strong high. You all remember the original fucking nice shooting song, "What's Your Name?" Murphy thing. In this one, it's a pissed off Samuel L. Jackson. Again, on screen exposition telling you how the film ended. It's basically, I'm simplifying it, but and it's just dumb. It's dumb and it's shit. And alright, Robocop, my favourite film. Everything after it, Robocop 2, pish. Robocop 3, shocking. If you've ever seen Robocop the Prime Directives, oh, fuck, they're terrible. Even the TV show is shit. There's nothing really, other than obviously, like that's my EMD. You got good franchise like games and stuff. Not that game. That's fucking terrible, but love it, love it. I've got the Game Boy version as well, which I fucking forgot to put in. Shit. So other than some of the merchandising and the sort of the franchise, other than the on screen type, was alright. The rest was shit. Anything Robocop portrayed on film or TV was shit. And I never had high hopes for this film at all. Not at all. But I did kind of hope that there wasn't even any nods to the film. Sorry, let's get comfy. Fucking hell. So similarities in the film. You've got OCP, you've got Ed 209, and they've completely missed the point on that one as well. You've got Alex Murphy. You've got two more names that are the same, and other than that, it could be a completely different film. You could, if you made the suit in this film a little bit different and sort of changed the name so none of them matched the original film, it could be a completely different film. You wouldn't even connect it to Robocop. I said before I'd ever seen it when they started releasing promotional sort of photos and like stills and stuff, and even up until the trailer came out, I said he's going to be like a sort of Super Power Ranger type thing, jumping about and leaping buildings and fucking doing backflips and stuff. Not as bad as that, but that's essentially what it was, or is in this film. Right, 3 minutes is far too long to be moaning about this. It's just some. The original to me is near perfection. It has its flaws, obviously, but Paul Verhoeven done a fantastic job directing this film. It was his first major sort of blockbuster as a foreign director, and it's still a classic. I mean, I could watch it every day and never get sick of it. The nuances, some of the subtleties that I didn't pick up on until, I mean, what was it? Recently, I never noticed recently, but in the original, Dick Jones, the head OCP, chairman of OCP, whatever it is, I didn't realise how his disdain that he had for Robocop until like a month ago when I was watching it, just randomly. I didn't realise that the reason he actually detested Robocop wasn't just because it stepped on his toes. It was because he seen the man machine as an abomination, and that's something. I mean, I first watched Robocop when I was 8, and I'm only picking up on that now. There's little nuances and subtleties that there's none in this. Like the remake, and it's just a bag of shit. And that's all I want to say. Sorry. Anything else? Hang on. I picked up Alien Trilogy, brilliant, and my favourite Commodore 64 game, Creatures. I got that on eBay, like £2. All good. So sorry for the rant, but it's something that I felt I wanted to vent about. So
they'll fix you. They fixed everything.